Sometimes it's good not to use your common sense. Now, what do I mean? Your common sense is your natural sensitivity to what is most likely the case. For example, if someone types in Paris in a Google search, they're likely looking for the city called Paris, the capital of France. There may be a city in the state of Texas of the United States also called Paris, but likely that's not the one they're looking for. So when you hear someone say Paris, what's the first thing that comes up in you? The capital of France. But if they mention that they're looking for Paris in Texas, then you know, oh, that's to be Texas. But when someone mentions Paris, just like that, it's likely they mean that capital. So that's common sense. Common sense is good. Common sense works, but not all the time. Common sense is limited. And here's the thing. When you're dealing with disturbing people like narcissists, nothing adds up with those people. Those people are determined to be self-destructive. The fact that they are determined to be self-destructive is already something that can't be understood because it's irrational, it goes against nature, it goes against reality. So when you're dealing with such people, you need to use your intuition. There are times it's good to only use your intuition and not your common sense. When you only use common sense, you'll end up frustrated, confused, or even depressed when you keep encountering circumstances that don't add up. Some things you don't deal with them from a rational or a common sense point of view. Some things you need to discern them with your intuition. Children are quite good at this. Children have a very strong and healthy intuition. Unfortunately, most people's intuition becomes damaged in adulthood because they're so deformed in their minds that they can't process what their inner radar is showing them. Children have a very good and sharp intuition. You can have a con man that's conning a whole adult population, and you have a 5-year-old that hears a story. Here's a story that the con artist is saying, and the 5-year-old will see the errors plainly, and the adults who have master degrees don't notice it. Why? Because those adults who have master degrees, they operate mainly from the ratio, and they use common sense, but they don't use their intuition. People that rely more on their intuition, they are far better off in general than people that use common sense alone. Yes, you should use common sense, absolutely, but use your intuition. Please, believers, use it. Be at peace.